Good afternoon, my friend. Today we're going to review the beautiful game. It's called Ride 5. Milestone is the king of the road when it comes to racing games, and as far as biking titles, MotoGP and Monster Energy Supercross are two series that get early release. It's been 3 years since we've seen the ride on consoles, and the 5 entry is finally here to remind fans why the developers are master of their craft. Ride 5 feels incredible to play with improved controls that offer a balanced and responsive gameplay loop, and its career mode is standout that launches you into a grueling challenge to become the best in the world. It is easy to critics the punished difficult milestone can incorporate into its realistic racing style, but there is always a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction when you overcome the challenge and begin to learn the nuance of handling and acceleration. Ride 5 does take a bit of time to get to grips with the controls, but it's definitely one of the most accessible titles I've seen in recent years. Despite there being varying factors to adapt to overcome, handling is exponential as there is a constant need to concentrate on every turn and decision when taken on corners. The slightest mistake can be punished as one false maneuver can see your opponents take advantage and gain a subtitle lead. Even a slow start and failure to get off the starting line effectively can see you take a few laps to get to a point where you're happy. Despite reaching speeds over 200 mph, there is a delicacy to how you handle your bike, and opponents can clip you and send you crashing in on the sides. Making sure you focus at when to go into a corner and brake as the night time is key. An acceleration after coming out the night corner is the difference between a few positions forward or a few positions back. Maintaining balance and speed while sticking to the tarmac amidst heavily populated corners is tough, but there are a ton of racing aids for players with struggles such as automatic throttle and braking. Depending on what you find difficult, the stabilizer can stay on as long as you wish. As you improve, they can be removed whenever you wish. The AI can be adjusted as well, and with the main challenge being for racers, this can be godsend. Mistakes are punished heavily, as the opposition will rarely falter, as is one of my biggest issues with performance. The career mode is a beast with tons of races ranging from standard competitive race, championship and head-to-heads with potentially rivals. Progress a career comes with earning enough points to enter the next competition, unlocking new and improved bikes, and attempting to become the best in the world. You constantly unlock new bikes, each with their own stats that contribute to how they control on the track, and with some real and fictional tracks to play on. You're consistently being challenged throughout the career. Being the first ride title on current generation consoles, the technology available helps to make Ride 5 one of the most beautiful. The level of detail across the different tracks is incredible, as volumetric clouds challenging as the race go on, something which is clearly noticeable as you make your way around the track, from Daytona to Nuremberg, Spain to Japan. Ride 5 is filled with some incredible tracks and the dynamic weather that play a big part in the game makes for some remarkable moments. Not only do you have to pay attention on clear days, the weather can change from sunny to rain as a drop of a hat, making the tarmac more sleepy and difficult to manage. Ride 5's other strong component is the player ability to customize nearly every aspect of the experience. In addition to changing up components, repainting the bike, and customizing the driver's apparel. Ride 5 can go from arcade race to uber-realistic sim, since there is fun to have for even total ties to the passport. But finding that fun means some passion, lots of reading and even more practice and experimentation. But let's look at the big picture first. Ride 5 might not have all the bells, whistles and model of a game like Forza, but there is still a lot of content to explore. For starters, there is a substantial career mode and the usual array of main and optional race. Part of the career mode is a rival system where specific competitions provide an ongoing rivalry and a bit of tension. There are at least two areas in which Ride 5 has always crossed the finish line first, at least in the world of video game motorcycle sim. Ride 5 is one of the best motorbiking titles Milestone has ever made, and despite the challenge of mastering a strict control, there are plenty of enjoyment to be had from its dedicated career mode. The customization will give racing plenty to do on the dynamic weather as an additional challenge that will change your strategy on the fly. Split screen racing returns to allow you to play with friends in the comfort of your own living room, and the level of detail is stunning. Not only is it a gorgeous race, its dedication to realism is second to one. Ride 5 is not a huge evolutionary leap from the last game in 2020. Instead, Ride 5 continues to refine and add deep option and polish to an already excellent racers. Thank you for watching, guys. See you later. Goodbye.